Hello there. Welcome to another episode of The Pause. I'm your host, Laia Bove. This is an accessible and inclusive space created to invite you to take a moment and to learn to connect to your authentic and creative truth through practices like yoga, breath work, and meditation. Before we get started, I invite you to take a moment to center. Find a comfortable seat, lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders, and perhaps soften your gaze down or close your eyes. Take a deep inhalation through your nose, expanding front to back, side to side, and top to bottom. Open your mouth and let it go. Welcome to the pause. Reclaiming the present moment, one breath at a time. Learning to be here and now and taking yoga off the mat. When was the last time you put your phone away, set aside all distractions, and let yourself just be? It's easy to lose touch with the present moment. We are constantly planning for the future or dwelling on the past. Even if you try to create work-life balance, whatever that means anymore, it is often hard to imagine setting time aside to do nothing regularly. Just in case you haven't noticed, your attention is being pulled constantly in all directions, challenging your concentration and ability to be present more than ever. Research indicates that the average human attention span has decreased significantly over the past few years, from 12 seconds in the year 2000 to just 8.25 seconds in 2024. This reduction in our ability to be in the moment is obviously attributed to digital devices, your cell phone, and the constant exposure to various stimuli. Just look at Instagram, where content creators have to make shorter and shorter reels to please the algorithms. It's nonsense. Let's talk about the power of presence. My mind is usually occupied with regrets about the argument I had yesterday with my partner, or making me wonder if the book I'm writing is even worth it. It enjoys giving fatalistic suggestions about everything that could go wrong at any given moment, and engages in inner dialogue that makes no sense at all. Are you sure you locked the car? You should go check if you locked the car. Remember to go get cat food. I should check my Instagram. Maybe you have a similar mind, one that wonders, and most of the time about the most nonsensical bullshit. Luckily, I know now that in the same way that I can choose to spend time glued to a screen or worrying, I can learn to anchor myself deeply in the now, cultivating a sense of mindfulness that permeates every aspect of my life. But how? Presence is the art of fully engaging with what is happening where you are, free from distractions, worries, and concerns of the past or the future. It's experiencing life as it unfolds, with an open heart and a calm mind, letting go of the tendency to judge everything and to always be occupied. Be here now, said Baba Ram Dass. Presence on the mat. One of the first shifts I felt when I started to practice yoga regularly was a connection with my physical body and with my mind I had never had before. To the beat of some song I vaguely knew, my yoga teacher told me where to place my left foot, invited me to breathe, and threw in some dharma that made me reflect more than I probably wanted to. It was then that I realized that when I was on my yoga mat, I was finally truly present. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. One of the key aphorisms from the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, which is often translated as, yoga is the cessation of the fluctuations of the mind. Movement, focused breath, and the space that was created in those yoga classes allowed me to deeply connect with myself for the first time. I realized that by paying close attention to your breath and how it connects to the movement and how you feel, you can become more attuned to your physical sensations, thoughts, and emotions. Practicing presence on the mat teaches you to listen to your body and honor your limits, promoting a compassionate and non-judgmental attitude toward yourself. I also realized that being present helps quiet the mind's chatter, reducing stress and anxiety, and allowing you to experience life in a new way. Translating presence into daily life. Yoga intends to be an exploration of who you are, not just on the mat, but in the world. When you are present, you can listen more deeply and communicate more effectively with others. This presence fosters empathy and understanding, strengthening your connections. In the same way that you learn to breathe through the wobbles in eagle pose, you will learn to respond to situations in your life with more calmness and clarity rather than reacting impulsively. By being present and compassionate with yourself on your mat, you will naturally extend this kindness to yourself off the mat, and eventually to others. Practice presence and reclaim the moment. In this 30-minute yoga class that I will share in the show notes, we'll start with centering and intention setting, and then we'll explore accessible and intentional movements paired with focused breath work to remind you to be here now. It's an invitation to connect deeply with your body and mind, to find a sense of peace and grounding right where you are. This practice is an opportunity to explore how you feel in each moment without judgment or expectation, and to set the tone for your day, your week, and beyond, helping you be more present with yourself and in your life. I hope you enjoy it. Join the 5 in 5 challenge. To support you in creating more presence in your life in small, sustainable ways, starting on June 24th, I am launching the 5 in 5 yoga challenge. 5 yoga practices to inspire you in 5 minutes a day. This challenge is designed to make yoga and mindfulness accessible no matter how busy you are. Every day, I will share with you a quick 5-minute movement and breath practice that will invite you to be present and explore different energies. Check the show notes for a sneak peek. If you're a paid subscriber of The Pause, on top of the daily yoga class, you'll also have access to the sequence in PDF, a music playlist every day, as well as inspiration directly to your inbox. So if you've considered upgrading and this sounds like fun, this may be the right time. The ripple effect of presence. The more you learn to be present on your mat, the more you'll notice the ripples of this practice in your daily life. At least I know I do. You'll find yourself more patient, more compassionate, and more connected with those around you. I don't know about you, but I want to reclaim the space in my head, my attention, and my intention. And I feel like my mat and this little publication are a great place to start. Until we meet again, pause often, breathe deeply, and be kind. Especially to yourself. Much love.